We are back, and we're due for a good game here. All right, good draft. So, if you're new here, we're drafting our way up to Mythic. We're taking only commons and uncommons. These pesky rares, we're throwing them to the wayside. Our goal is to learn how to draft consistent decks that don't rely on rares. So we are looking for consistency, maybe some aggro decks. Cards I like here. Dragon Sniper. Really good in the green aggressive decks. If you put like Trample on this, I mean, just getting a 1-drop on the board in this format that's good is really great. Things I would also like in the green deck are the Pummeler and Resolve. No really good red-white cards. Stormbrood's okay. So we're gonna snag this Sniper. All right, next pack, we got an interesting one. Forebearer, solid in white. Purge Brood, solid in red-white if you can splash some black. Snakeskin Veil, solid in green. Jeskai Monument, probably one of the best monuments. I think I'm leaning towards just taking the monument here. I could see taking the Forebear. Yeah, let's just take the monument. I think it gives us the most room to do different things. And it's very good in the red-white go wide. All right, here is another fun pack. We've got Skyrider's okay. Zergo Vanguard is very good in red-white. It's just like a really good payoff for going wide. Frontier Bivouac, pretty good. Sultai Devotee. Stormsinger's good in the black-white go wide. And then Skyrider's good if you have a lot of tokens, but I'm going to take the Vanguard here. I think it's the best of those. All right, here we have Mardu Monument versus Mardu Devotee. I'm going to take the Devotee. I think just getting 1-drops down is so important in these aggro decks. Here's an interesting one. The Botanist is really good in green, black. Dawnbreaker is so-so, and Caustic Exhale is pretty good. I'm just gonna take the best card here. I think the best card is the Botanist. So we're gonna take it and see what's coming. Yeah, and here it looks like Counters is much more open than red-white. We have 2 good mono green in the Host, so we'll take the Host and see if we can't get into green black. I like Anok Wayfarer. Solid 2-drop in the Counters deck. You generally have a lot of cards that you can play from your graveyard, and this mills 3. Late game, if you have plenty of lands, you can also not take a land, and then it comes into play with a counter on it, which is very good. Okay, so it's looking like white-red was kind of getting shut off, and black-green looks more open. Champion of Doosan is probably the best 3-drop. I don't know if you're seeing all of these cards are black-green, so that is a really good sign. I don't love the Krumar Initiate. I'm just going to take Sarkhan's Resolve here. I could see taking the Jungle Hollow, but yeah, look at every card in there was black or green. I like Sarkhan's Resolve a lot. It works really well with Trample. It also can destroy dragons, which your deck has trouble dealing with. So it can push damage, or it can destroy dragons if your dragon opponent is putting up a big wall. Snakeskin Veil is really good in the counters deck. Sometimes you have trouble putting counters on your creatures. It puts a counter. It saves your threats. Sometimes when you're one of these like aggressive green decks, your opponent is just hoping for that like one time that they get to kill your creature, and then this just totally shuts them down. I don't love Inspirited Vanguard. I'm going to take the Aggressive Negotiation. I like this card a lot. We do need more 2-drops, but those will come. Yeah, we'll take the Bloodflies. It's probably one of the worst 2-drops, but still playable. All right, here we've got the Botanist, which again, very good. And then there's also Dragon's Prey, Piercing Exhale, and Delta Bloodflies. Whale of War is also okay. It's a bit of a grindier card, so it's not as much on the beatdown. But I'm going to take the Botanist, and then I will be looking to see if any of these other 4 cards make it back to us when this pack comes back around. So pick 9 will be noting if Dragon Spray, Bloodflies, Exhale, or Whale of War comes back. All right, we have another Host of the Hereafter. Again, I like this card a lot. It's just a 4-mana 4/4, and then it's got a little upside, so take it. They also are really cool in multiples. If you have 2 of these on the battlefield, they both trigger. So if your 2 counters die, you get 4 counters. So that is really cool. Here we have the option of Abzan Devotee or Undergrowth Leopard. I'm going to take the Leopard. I prefer it slightly, I think, over the Devotee. Notably, yeah, I mean, we just want 2 drops. We'll see if anything from that pack comes back to us. All right, Caustic Exhale, Wayfarer, Snakeskin Veil. Here I'm going to take the removal. We don't have any removal yet. I like 3 of these cards, but yeah, let's take the Exhale just as some removal. All right, Pummeler is a good 4-drop. I don't like normally playing the 6-drops. Alicia's Legacy is also a solid combat trick if you have a lot of tramplers, but I don't really want to play the Outrider. I think Outrider's best home is in black-white, go wide. I would much rather be playing the Pummeler over it. Things we are looking for. Our 2-drops are actually looking pretty good. We want... yeah, 2 more 2-drops. Do we try the Krumar Initiate? I think I'm... so there's the second Leopard or the Krumar. I think I'm okay trying out a Krumar. I never really play it. Okay, I do like Rakshas's Bargain is solid in these decks. As a 4-mana, draw some cards. Here we have Attuned Hunter versus a second Sarkhan's Resolve. I'm going to take the Hunter. We are a little light on our creatures. And here's our pack. So we got Whale of War and Bloodflies back. I think we have enough. I'm going to take the Bloodflies. I just want to maximize my 2-drops right now. Here I will take my second Sarkhan's Resolve over the Leopard. Okay, pick 11. We got almost everything we were looking at back. Here I'm going to take the Death Gorger. This is a nice way to put a counter on, and then it's also a big threat at the end of the game. Snakeskin Veil versus Wayfarer. Yeah, counters is wide open. Let's take the Wayfarer. A Highland we're not going to play. All right, so this, we have a ton of 2-drops. We're really looking for some more removal. Some more counter synergies. And yeah. Okay, I'm going to take Sage of the Fang here. It's just good counter synergy. And then I will be hoping to get back either Aggressive Negotiation, Dragon Prey, Rakshas's Bargain. Those are the 3 cards I would like to get back. Happy to take this Sage of the Fang, though. It's just great. It puts a counter on. It's really nice to go 2-drop and to put a counter on it. All right, this is an interesting one. Nothing we really want here. The Wildling is probably at its worst in a deck like this. Dragonclaw Strike would cost 5 mana in our deck. I don't like the Rejuvenator. We don't have any blue sources to play Lion Wait. I guess there's the most... I don't know. I'm going to take the Strike. It's like a world where maybe I would play the Strike. All right, here we've got Betrayal versus Pummeler. I'm going to take Betrayal. I like this card a lot. Evolving Wilds. I'm going to take another Aggressive Negotiation. Again, this card's at its best when you go 2-drop Aggressive Negotiation. We have a ton of 2-drops. Here, I am happy to take the Dragon Spray over another 2-drop. Again, we need some removal. All right, so right now we've got, let's take a look at our removal really quick. Ooh, another Champion of Doosan. Love Champion of Doosan. Do I want a third aggressive negotiation? Maybe, I don't know. If there's a deck that does want it, it's this deck. Tuned Hunter, Bloodflies, Initiate, and then we have the Resolves. Okay, so we do need 3 cuts from this deck. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 creatures that are 1s and 2s. Then we're a little light here. Our cuts will probably be coming from those cards. Not really playing any of those. I'll take another bargain. There's a chance we do that. Yeah, more cards we don't really want. Okay, so we have 17 creatures. I would like to stay at 17 creatures. So that means we're looking to get rid of some of these cards. Probably don't want double bargain. Probably don't need double. I don't love the brigade. I probably don't need triple aggressive negotiations. We'll take the uncommon to help with our vault progress, I guess. I wonder if I cut... No, we want to keep our creatures, right? Vault progress. Could see getting rid of the initiate. Another combat trick. All right. What do we want to get rid of? Do we want to get rid of our card draw? And just be full on aggressive? All right, I think we get rid of Krumar, get rid of Rakshasa. Play it like this, just as a full on aggressive deck. I think I like that. 16 creatures is fine. And then 7 kind of interaction spells and stuff. Let's try. I wonder if I'm supposed to play the second Sarkhan's Resolve over like Strategic Betrayal. I don't know. Let's just try it out. We'll see how it goes. The nice thing about Sarkhan's Resolve is just that it doubles as a pump spell. We have only 3 cards with Trample, though. It's best when you have a few more. So I think as far as our counters decks go... Ugh. Does this always happen when we play black-green? We get all one color? Alright, I like this hand better. I'm going to put... which 2-drop do I want? Let's try keeping the Bloodflies. Alright, we need a land. Because Bloodflies into Sage is good. Okay, we got a land. So I was saying that this deck has the least synergy of our counter decks that we've had previously. That's interesting. I think I'm still gonna go this. Yeah, I'm fine with them trading off a 1/1. Again, we're looking to put a lot of pressure on. You have removal too. Pretty good. Let's go Attuned Hunter. See what they do. This deck has a really nice curve and a lot of 2-drops, which I've been struggling to get a lot of 2-drops in the decks lately. No blocks. Yeah, we're just gonna keep attacking here. If they want to go get a Tempest Hawk, that's fine. They're playing a green, red, blue land? It's kind of crazy. They don't have another Hawk? Do you think it was actually an oops? Alright, do we think they have removal here? I want to Sage of the Fang. I'm going to do it. This at least becomes a 4/4, which is hard to block. What do you got? -3, -3? Hello? Okay. That's fine. Yeah, and they can double block and kill this. But they're still taking 4, so they're at 3. Alright. What do you got? And then next turn, if they just like Tempest Hawk attack, we can put a trample counter on this. Messenger. To get back Channel Dragonfire. Okay. I'm just gonna stack this bad boy up. They have to jump? Sure. Yeah, they should have. They should have just blocked with both. I couldn't kill them both. They would have just saved themselves the damage there. Da 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 da. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. Well, oh, I could have killed them. Oh my gosh. Oh, this does 1 damage when it attacks. Da, 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 da. Can't believe I just did that. What am I doing? Now I'm gonna lose. Why does this happen to me all the time? I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I just did that. What do you got? All these are bad. Oh, I can't believe it. Man, I should like stream so you all can just yell at me when I make silly mistakes. Attack with the blood flies! Alright, what do we got? Alright, well, as it goes with these decks, I threw a game away. No, I didn't have fun that match. This is the last black-green deck all over again. Man, that one hurt. That one hurt bad. Just slow down a little. Take a breath. Think about what I'm doing. All right. We need to draw a land, but otherwise... Game. Don't do this to me. Give me a land. Don't do this to me. Guess we kill that, right? Doesn't feel good, but... I'm gonna save the aggressive negotiations until... I'm mostly scared of their 4-5 drops, I think. You have removal. Okay. Alright, yeah, this is gonna be... man, do I wait? I think I play the 4-4. That could be wrong. Full aggressive negotiations. Or Dragon Spray next turn. Earth Carver. That's a card. I appreciate you making it a 7/7. If you're playing with that card, it's almost always better to do 2 bodies. So you don't just get blown out. The only time I might do a 7/7 is like if they have a 5/5 dragon and no cards in hand. You know? But if your opponent hasn't played a removal spell yet, and they have cards in hand, I can almost guarantee it's better. To make the 2 of them. All right, let's see what they're working with here. Snakeskin Veil. All right. Well, gonna make them chump, right? All right, see what they drew. What did you draw? What do we got? What do we got? All right, not bad. Oh, and they can pump it too. They're attacking. Interesting. I'll block. Okay, let's do the Wayfarer. We're gotta hit a land, right? Kind of surprised they attacked. All right. Well, least we got to win. At least we got to win. Back up to plat 3. Trying to make us feel a little better after our misery. All right. Playing R-Stall. R-Stall. And it's our usual. Oi. Got a mulligan. All right. This is better. 2 drops, 3 drops. We have to draw something good, but still solid. Yeah, we'll keep. Throw a forest down. We're going to lead on Botanist. Botanist. Okay. Blue, black. Let's get our Botanist down. Would love it if they didn't have like -3, -3. Wayfair, okay. Ooh, no land for you. Do I want to put this in my graveyard? I'll keep it. I think I'm going to go Champion of Doosan. And then we can put a counter on it so it can get by the Wayfarer. Start hitting you for 3. Hold up Snakeskin Veil. Maybe I should have Wayfared. I don't know. I like holding up Snakeskin Veil. We're kind of putting everything we got into this champion here. Trawlers. Okay. Let's aggressive negotiations. Take the dancers, hit you for 6. See what you draw. Did they draw something to deal with our champion? Hey, they got lands that time. They choose not to take the lands. Okay. Let's attack. We get to deal 2. And put our counters on this. If they don't have removal, things are looking good. Let's do Wayfarer. Guess we'll just put this on an attack. All right, got there. Aggressive negotiations coming in clutch. Getting rid of their 3/6 lifelinker that would have gotten to search stuff up. Was kind of like their whole plan for stabilizing. And that's why that card is very good. I wonder how often it's right. If you have a 3-drop, like, should you always play aggressive negotiations? Maybe sometimes you should wait till turn 4. I think it may have been incorrect that other game where we played our 4/4 on 4. I think the champion was good. I don't know. It's really hard to say. That's what makes some of those cards so good. Like, most stabilizing plays are probably 5-mana plays. All right. I like 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. I like having mountains and swamps and forest. Let's see what our opponent is up to. A swamp. All right. Probably put the counter on the leopard. Yeah. Fine if they want to trade off here. Is what it is. All right, we do need to stop drawing lands. Okay. Think they forgot that we're supposed to stop drawing lands. We'll put a stop on just to make them think we have something. Looks like they have removal. No. Just a 4/4. All right, game. I know we kept a 4-lander, but that doesn't mean we want to draw 4 lands off the top. Da-da-da-da. Okay, they're Abzan. Coming in. All right. Well, I'm going to attack. I don't know what you have, but... Pass. I'm going to wait on the Sage the Fang. They had 3 mana up, and it seems like they had something. Okay. Green-black left. A blood fly. All right. It's a lot of flyers. I think we keep that. Chumping. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're just dead. Maybe I wasn't supposed to keep the Dragon Spray. Yeah, 4/4 is a fast clock. 2 4/4s is a very fast clock. All right. They got it. Yeah, that's yeah, you keep a 4-lander, you draw just lands off the top. You're probably not going to win the game. Yeah, that was a bummer. 4 mana, 4 lands, 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. Land, 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 land. 2-drop land. That's how that went down. That's not gonna win you any games. That is not gonna win you any games. Then we have our only black. All right, I guess this is better. I feel like I mulligan more with my 2 color decks. Yeah, I'll definitely make that trade. They have a counter, that's fine. We at least get some value out of it. Winter Night Stories. Are they just green-blue? No. Green, blue, black. That's a pretty good card to discard there. Trade Route Envoy. I'm going to attack. See what they want to do. I don't think they have a removal spell. And they found their swamp. Playing the veteran. Cast Bloodflies. Let's attack with the host. Okay. I think I like that. Now we have a 7/7 and a 4/5. And they really need removal and another big creature to block. Okay, they are digging. Discarding a wildling. 5 mana. They did get removal. Okay. We are super unfortunate if they have another removal spell here that we didn't find any more creatures. Gloomvine Regent. Yep. And another life. Okay. Well, let's play our Serpent. Attack. See how they block. If they triple block, we get to keep it alive. I guess we -3/-3. Strack. Hit ya down to 5. See what you have. They need 2 removal spells. All right, cool. And that's the power of having 2 Hosts of the Hereafter. Absolutely devastating. I turned the 3 +1/+1 counters and the trample counter into 6 +1/+1 counters and 2 trample counters. That was really sweet. And then luckily we drew another creature, which helped out. And also luckily they did not draw any more removal. That would have been an issue if they had drawn more removal. All right, next match. And at least we got to 3 wins after my blunder. Also hopeful. All right. We're playing Relaxing Zero. The Ambitious. And, oh my gosh. What is this world I'm living in? And this hand's horrible. No 2-drops, no 3-drops. What a hand. Holy cow. All right, well. Oh, they can just... Give me a 3-drop, please. Sure. I'm going to wait to play the Pummeler so I can hold up Snakeskin Veil. Oh, this can't be countered? Okay, but... Hexproof means it can't target it, right? So we'll be good? I hope? All right, well. Their deck looks kind of insane. We have to hope they don't draw removal. Or like a mass pump spell. I wonder... Man, it's just so hard to start attacking. All right, well. All right, we might have a chance. Death Gorger. Okay, we got 3 things that block flying. We got stuff on the ground. I think the question is, do I attack with the botanist? I think I'm game to attack with the botanist. See what they do. Oh, I like that. I can kill their Skyrider. They just take it. All right. It looks like they have something. I do not like that. All right. Block. 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 We're blocking everything. I'm not letting another frontline rush kill us. Rebellious Strike. Okay. Woo! Wow, that was a close one. Yeah, they really went for it with that all-out attack. I don't know if I would have... No, if I was in their shoes, I probably would have done the same. I think what I wouldn't have done is they pumped their 3/3 flyer. There was no reason to pump the flyer. Great hand, by the way. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 lands. We just need to make sure the usual doesn't happen to us. No lands on the top, please. Yeah, so if you're ever in that situation they were in, they had their 3/3 flyer. If they had instead pumped a 1/1 token, I would have had to use my removal on the 1/1 token. And they would have dealt 3 more damage, 2 more damage to me. And then they also would have had their 3/3 still alive. So it would have been much better. Yeah, get that land out of there. Player 3 drop. Okay, we need to start drawing some stuff here. Depending on what I draw, I'm most likely going to Wayfarer before combat. If I take a land out of the graveyard, it pumps my Attuned Hunter, which is really nice. Da-da-da-da. 3 mana. Successor. Okay. Yeah, so let's... Boom, boom, boom. We're going to pump the Hunter. And attack. We will certainly leave that on top. Play our Budflies. Alright, so this is looking pretty good. Knockout maneuvers, pretty good. But we will just kill this. Alright, sweet. Yeah, now that is what we're looking to do. Curve out and just crush them before they can respond. Even though that game we also drew a ton of lands. What did we have? 5 down and 2 more in hand? But I still think it's right to be playing as many lands. Okay, this hand, to be fair, we have been on the play a lot. But this is nice. 2 drop, 3 drop, 4 drop. Not our best 2 drop, but a 2 drop nonetheless. Alright, let's attack. Again, this is like the best thing they can counter. I mean, it's still a bummer that they're countering it, but at least we get something out of it. Alright, an Appraiser. Let's see what they find. We don't know. Play our host. Attack for 2. What do you got, my friend? 4 mana. Teamer, Devotee. Sure. Fight spell? Windbolt. Okay. You will go Botanist, attack. We'll hold up the mana. Absolutely disgusting. I think we kill this. Fine. Keep the betrayal. Alright, they take 7. And they pass. Let's play the Bloodflies. Do we attack? think I'm down. All right, what do you got? 6 mana. Wildling. Up to 7. All right, we did it. It was a little scary, but we managed it. All right, 6 wins. We like that. Let's see if we can't finish it off. And just to think, we had our awful misplay. All right, we're playing Sailor. Sailor Moon. Hey, you guys ever seen a hand like this where you've got 2 drops but only 1 color? I like this. I think we ditched the blood flies. I once again will note we are on the play. Blue-red. Ugh. Ugh. Drawing a lot of cards. I think we'll go champion first. I think both options would be fine. Oh. Don't have a card. No. Stop. Oh, that's so good. Well, I think this is good to get both of those out of there. And hopefully they just don't keep double spelling. Come on. How many unending whispers do you have? Unreal. Why? Why? Are we supposed to kill that and attack? I'm gonna attack. Maybe it's wrong. I don't know. Their deck is crazy. Double Roiling Dragonstorm. Triple Unending Whisper. And a Steel Cutter. Make that 4 Unending Whispers. Make that 5 Unending Whispers. Well, I think we make this a 5/5 and attack. What do you have? All right, I would like to draw some lands at some point. Jeskai Shrinekeeper. Uh-huh. Their deck is pretty good. I'm gonna give him that. Okay, well, definitely blocking the Shrinekeeper. Is it even worth it to aggressive negotiation? I don't know. See what they're working with. Guess I'll take the dragon. I don't really know how we win this game. I think their deck is very good. It's probably less good if they didn't have this Corey Steelcutter. So I assume the games where the Steelcutter is not in their first couple cards probably go worse for them. But this deck is sweet. I think we maybe would have had a chance if we were hitting our land drops. All right. They got it. That was a sweet deck. I'm glad we got to witness that. That was one of the coolest Corey Steelcutter decks I've seen. Man, they probably had like 2 or 3 of them, the way their deck was going. All right, so we got 6 wins. I think this is a perfect example of you don't need broken cards, but a nice curve gets you there, right? We had a 1-drop. We had... What did we end up with? 7 2-drops. So we had 8 1s and 2s. We had... What? 3 pieces of removal. Almost 4. And then the aggressive negotiations worked really well that one game. Pretty much won us that game. We got rid of the Lotus Light Dancers. And then Snakeskin Veil also won us the game, I think, with the Sagu Pummeler, right? Where the red-white almost killed us. And we were able to Snakeskin Veil the Pummeler, and then they couldn't get rid of it. Yeah, I think deck was sweet. Didn't have like any crazy synergies. Had a lot of commons. We did have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 uncommons creatures, but yeah, deck was sweet. Catch you for the next one.